Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet.
We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax. Everybody knows what this means. Those looks say it all, Jim.
Yes, here's hoping for a fully committed contest, Peter, with both sides exercising controlled discipline. If the right spirit is in play, we can hopefully steer clear of reckless challenges and enjoy a wholehearted effort of not showing any weakness against your biggest rival in a hugely important game. It doesn't come much better than this, does it?
So we're up and running.
Well, when it comes to history and rivalry, this is a derby with all the right ingredients. Predicting a winner, though, is another matter, and I'm afraid I'm on the fence for this.
Now the counter. King. Tries to stroke it through. Tries to get it clear. Tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
RZ have only dropped points on 2 occasions. Both of those draws. It's being played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Ajax just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And they've been caught out here. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's got away. He's through the middle. He's gone for it. Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Ajax take the early advantage. RZ have the league's best defensive record. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nicely measured pass. Has a pop! He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well,
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ajax are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Blind plays it forward. And the counter is on. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's got through. Well read, he sorted that out. To get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's the chance to counter. A real chance to break. King cuts it out. RZ playing with a pleasing width here.
especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Floats one over. That intervention was very necessary. Cleared without complication. King. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Another corner then. Massive leap! It's bounced out! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp. Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Just brushed off the ball there. Got back to the keeper. Well, that's where he wants it. That's a throw. Plays it out to the wing. In comes... Gets up to head it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He's tried one! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
good interception. King! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Ajax go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Real chance! Chooses to go. Hits one! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Has been clubbed away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bizot gets it upfield. Blint. RZ come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Still going. Where to next? Whipped it. In he flies! And that has been clear. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
And that's been levered clear. Gets wrestled off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Walk forward, what does he try from here?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Gets it back. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
Keeper sends it forward. Ball's gone out of play. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. who's there doing the defending. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's a promising ball. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. A chance to play it in. Time to deliver. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Looks to dink one in. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Blint. Hoists it forward. Tadic. King!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Has gone out. Battles to win it back. Blint. Tadic. Good ball. Has a goal! Danger averted for now. More than happy to take the muscular approach. There's a long ball. And now they can launch a counter. There are a few waiting for it. And that's that. Ajax emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Ajax made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax. Ajax have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
We're underway. Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Looks to clip it forward. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Forward it goes, and it's hoisted clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. King! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was. FC Basel have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Across the field it goes. King. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Overhit and out of play. Hoists it forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Over to the left. Forward Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
King! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And it's played forward. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Plays it out to the wing, and he's there to clear it. King. Floats one over. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He's off on a marauding run. Looking to... King! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Basel keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's played forward. Ball's out on the left now. Plenty waiting in the middle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's out once more. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. King. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here's the start of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. King. King! Too close for comfort. Basel are making a change now. Xhaka. King. Aimed in towards them, gets up to head it! Away from immediate danger. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually. King! Keeper's not concerned by that. It's a loose ball. That intervention was very necessary. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Stocker goes looking. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tagliafico with a delicate ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Stocker provides an outlet. Gets good distance on it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chance to break. Good idea, just poorly executed.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Needed a better pass there. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. It's cut loose.
FC Basel merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And the counter is on. Stocker. Forward it goes. They are right into last chance. Has a hit! No, not quite. time for changes on both sides, actually. Time added on will be 2 minutes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ajax have a free kick. Decent hit from there. And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And a shot! Worth a try, maybe about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Maya. Moves it over to the other flank. Just brushed off the ball there. Maya goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's put paid to a promising move. Leap! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Can he deliver? Into the box. Tagliafico is there to heave it away. Hoists it forward. Ajax were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Played back in. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. The referee's awarded a free kick. There's a long ball. He's got through. Going through. Chooses to go back. Goes to finish! Good clearance and very necessary. Floats one over. King. Looking to get within range, and the finish! Goal! Ajax!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Ajax break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Maya. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Silla. Battles to win it back. Tagliafico. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gets it upfield. Tries lifting it over. He's had that. Shoots! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Plays it out to the flank. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. Now, can he capitalise? More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hit into the middle. And the half-time whistle goes.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Ajax come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Ajax carrying a one-goal lead. Plays it long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. King. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes for goal! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ajax are in superb form defensively, 5 consecutive clean sheets. Gets it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's left his man. Room for King! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
The sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. He already has, actually.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Pinged one through here. He's gone for it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Ajax are making a change now.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Tries to swing it in. Tadic tries to switch the play. Played into space out wide. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tagliafico. King! Maya. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Dinks one in. Now it's Tadic. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Ajax have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Ajax are on the verge of another win, closing in on 4 in a row. Forward it goes. Oh, that's neat. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. A real chance to break. Gets away from his opponents. Has a pop! away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And there goes the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
Ajax simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of King! Cut out in the nick of time. Now the counter. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ajax were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Up for the header! And he's there to hoof it away. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Forward it goes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ajax seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Ajax are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Oh, he's in! Has a hit! Goal!
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Tadic. King. And it's been taken straight back. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Ball is over the line. Tagliafico has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
Well, I just think he's hit form at the perfect time, which can secure the best move possible for him and generate a bigger asking price for the club. And if a bidding contest is created, everyone's a winner here.
Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Willem Twey are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
And it's played forward. He's gone for it! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And through to the goalkeeper.
Hoists it forward. And the shot!
He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Forward it goes. Dinks one in. Ward catches it safely. Referee has just said play on. King. Gets away from his opponents. Defenders on the back foot. Gets the better of his man. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ajax go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Well, that's where he wants it. That is as far as they're going to go. Willem Twey on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just
Shapes to shoot! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to locate someone up front. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
And it's played forward. King. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. King. And here's Tadic, out to the right. Whipped in. Tadic gives chase. Cleared without complication. King. King! Away.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Ajax take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Forward it goes. It's come loose. King. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to get it forward quickly. That's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the...
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
He's left his man, has a pop! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
75 minutes on the clock now. Looking to get within range. King tries to switch the play. Tadic. King! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Ajax making another change here.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Willem Twey keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Lint gets it back. Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Up towards the front line. Well read, he sorted that out. Willem Twey are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Forward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Willem Twey can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Has he found his man? King! Racing over the bar. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's that. Ajax enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson dealt.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.